Hello dear friends, this is Paul. It took a little while, but I am back and pleased to welcome you on the 5th research and development video update. Right now and right here I am starting the first challenge where you can win the Gene 2.1 for free. It's not the main aim to win the Gene for free, even you will see it as a great motivation, but the main purpose is to test the algorithms that are used in the Gene software updates and to check its stability. It's not in my power to test it and speed up the development by myself because it can take several months, but with your support and help it can take a few weeks because the test requires to run it at least for 1 or 2 weeks without interruption, and your support and your testing will help me really a lot, and it will speed up the release of the new software updates. So the first thing you need to do is to download the testing file from the download link, which is right here, and the link is directly in the description of this live stream. So click on the link there and you will be guided to the Dropbox download area that will look like this. And what you need to do is to click this icon and click direct download. Now you see the file was downloaded, and you might be prompted and asked to register into the Dropbox, but you can download it without the registration. That is the option below. I do not have it here, but you can have it here as during the first download. So when it's downloaded, then I go to the download folder, and here is the file, and the second step is to open the testing file. So it's very simple. Without any password I will open the testing file, but you can end up with gray sheet as the file and your computer is protected. One reason is that it's hidden by default like this. Then you go to view and unhide the sheet. That's the first option. The second option is that you will go to the file and right click the file, select properties, and here in the general or security tab, I do not have the option here, but you should click something to unblock the file and click OK. So I will show it on this picture where you can see that this file came from another computer and might be blocked to help protect this computer. So click the unblock and OK, and then you can get to the file. So we open the file, and the third step is to run the test, and this is very simple. When we open the file, there are no parameters needed to set up any presets. Just click start and the test is running as it's printed in the status. You can also recognize it, that you see that the time and number of cycles is changing. Finally, you can see here that test is running. During the test, you can see the number of cycles that you have in the billions, and then when it reaches 1 billion, it's restarted to 0, and 1 billion is here, so it's in billions, and then the whole number of cycles is these two values, giving you the whole number of cycles. The second parameter is the elapsed time, where is a number of days, and then here are the hours, minutes and seconds. Finally is the reached level and the status. So the aim and the target is to have the maximum possible amount of cycles. This is the most important parameter. The second is the longest elapsed time, but the number of cycles is more important to win the gene, and finally the reached level. So if you will get the maximum amount of cycles during 1 or 2 weeks, you can run it for 3 weeks, then you have really high chance to win the gene 2.1 for free. The other thing is that gives you advantage is when the test is stopped by software by itself, then it's written here that ended by software, then you have also a higher chance to win. So it's better not to stop it by you clicking on the end, but it's better to wait until the test file will stop by itself. So when you accidentally click end, you will be asked if you want to still continue the test or end the test. So you can click to continue the test and it's still continuing, because when you end the test you cannot run it from another computer, or you cannot run it from the last point. It will be always run from the beginning, so you can lose everything, and that's why I created this challenge, because this test should be run without any interruption or moving to another computer. There is no such a possibility, and this is really important for checking the stability of the gene algorithm that is planned for these new gene software updates. So that's the thing about the running the test. This is the third step, and during running the test, as you know from the gene software, it's better to switch to node step, because the speed will increase, and it's about to stay here to maximize the speed of the running test, and it gives you the opportunity to give much more cycles during shorter time, so this score will be higher. And then the test, the fourth step is to finish the test, send the file and wait until the winner of the gene will be announced, and also the results will be shared in the groups and in the areas where you can see it. So as I said, the test can be finished by the software. I cannot show it right here because it will take really days, or by you. In both cases, when I end the test, you will get the information that the test was finished and saved. It's also written here, test file saved, so you don't need to save it. And there is information about where you can save it and to share it, as you can save it in the Wave Hunters group, in the number prediction groups, or send it to my email. And so then what I can do is I can close the file, because it doesn't need to be saved. We have the file here. When I open it again, you see there all the information is stored. One thing for you who are quite clever and trying to go around, if you rewrite these numbers by yourself, I will recognize it, because there is some checking procedures that I can find them, and then if you change that, then I will recognize it and you can be excluded from the challenge 1 to have chance to win. So that's the thing. And now about to send the file. So there are 3 places. The first one is that you go as a user of the Gene software, you go to our Wave Hunters closed group. It's a private group, so that's, you will just go to more, add file, and I can write whatever you like, for example my test number 1, and will post it. After that I will check your file. The second way is for everyone, but you should have Facebook probably, and the test can be shared in this group. That is also, the link is in the end of the test in the information. So in the number prediction with the wave-like theory, you can share the test like I do here, the add file, and I'm sharing the test here. My test 1, and can post it. Also here I will check the results and put you into the members who can win the gene. Finally, you can send the test to me by email. So if you write me an email, paulwatson.us to Gmail, which is also in the information, just subject is my test, and I will add the file here. There is not needed any information. Maybe you can add something, but it's enough just to send it empty, and that's it. I just send it to myself, and then I can download the file and check your results and put you on the list between the potential winners. So that was the 4th step. When you do this, just wait for the announcement, which will be before the Christmas time. You can watch the groups or the informations in the email or probably in the video. And finally, when you are waiting, to increase your chance to win, because many of you can have the same very good result with the same score and same values, then if you subscribe to my YouTube channel, provide comments, like, and join one of our groups, you have the advantage and higher chance to win the gene, and that will benefit you in front of the others. So there are the rules how to win. As I said, the amount of cycles is important, the time, also reach level, and also it depends if the test was finished by you or by the software itself, which is more evaluated. And finally, if you are a subscriber on my YouTube channel, making comments and be active there, you have also a higher chance to win the Gene 2.1. And as I said, it really helps me a lot to speed up the development and the release of the Gene 2.1 as well. So I hope I said everything what is needed to start the challenge 1. So download the testing file, run this test, and I wish you good luck.